Some more breaking news coming in. The Amarnath Yatra has been temporarily suspended due to inclement weather on the Pahalgam route. That's the big story coming in. Amarnath Yatra temporarily suspended due to bad weather on the Pahalgam route. No Yatris being allowed to move ahead of the Nunwan base camp in Pahalgam towards the holy cave. So that's the big story coming in. Temporary suspension of the Amarnath Yatra due to bad weather on the Pahalgam route. No Yatri currently being allowed to move ahead of the Nunwan base camp in Pahalgam towards the holy cave. Around 3,000 Yatris are staying there at the Nunwan base camp at the moment. They're not being allowed to move ahead right now due to bad weather. The Met Department has predicted rainfall on the Yatra track and the areas of Kashmir in the next 12 hours. So Pradeep Datta now joining us for more on this. Pradeep, what is the update regarding the weather on that Pahalgam route? The Amarnath Yatra temporarily being suspended due to bad weather. How many Yatris are present there along that route?
Yeah, yesterday there was a rainfall, and after the inclement weather, right now the Yatra has been suspended. They are not allowing the Yatris to move beyond Pahalgam route. Those who were en route, they had been evacuated, and so the idea is government doesn't want to take any chance. That's one of the reasons that they have already asked the Yatris not to go beyond this point from the Nagrota before entering Kashmir Valley. So they have been stopped here in Jammu, and some of them have been stopped here in Pahalgam area. So they are not allowed to go beyond that point. Within just days, 50,000 people have paid obeisance at shrine. They had the darshan of Amarnath Cave shrine, and right now also about 5,000 to 6,000 people still are stranded at certain points, but they will not be allowed to move beyond that point. Reason is that yesterday one person got his leg injured. The army immediately evacuated that person. He fell from the cliff. He was immediately evacuated in a chopper to nearby hospitals. So army had been assisting the people who were stuck en route. So this normally happens during this because monsoons are around the corner, and whenever there's a rainfall, the people face difficulty. Otherwise also, but all sorts of arrangements are being made, trying to ensure that Yatris do not face any kind of a problem. But yes, a certain measures will be taken, which is because of that the Yatra for time being is suspended unless the weather will be clear. Yatris will not be allowed to go either from the Baltal side or from the Pahalgam route, because there are two routes to be taken. Either is the one Baltal route, other one is the Pahalgam route. So they will not be allowing them to take any of these routes till the weather is totally clear. So once the weather will be clear, once again the Yatra will be moving, and they do not want that more and more Yatris to converge at only particular point. That's one of the reasons that the Yatris who are coming to Jammu, they are stopped. They are not allowed to move towards the Kashmir Valley.
Pradeep, so government taking no chances over there, stopping the Yatris from moving ahead due to bad weather. Pradeep, tell us more about the Yatra this year, because how many Yatris are expected on this Yatra this year, and what are the arrangements the government and the authorities there have made for the Yatris?
See, this time the Yatra is a big affair. Why it's a big affair? Because for 3 years the Yatra could not be held because of COVID. So Yatra was suspended. So finally, after 3 years, more than 8 lakh people are expected this time. And it started on June 30th. And till date, 50,000 people have already had the darshan of Amarnath Cave shrine. They had paid obeisance at shrine. Certain arrangements have been made, like, for example, boarding and lodging facilities are provided. Not only this time, they have got a special tracking system like called radio frequency identity card tag is being provided to Yatris individual as well as to the buses. Like, for example, they can track movement of the Yatris, they can track movement of the buses for the security. They are also taking all sorts of security measures, reason being, once again, the Amarnath Yatra is in the terror radar, and this time the terrorists have got the sticky bombs with them. So they're trying to ensure that the terrorists do not succeed in their nefarious design and sinister plot. But so far as arrangements are concerned, all sorts of arrangements are being made. They have got the proper arrangement, langar facility right from the base camp here in Jammu. Then they have got the Yatri Bhavan at Rambar. At different points, they stop on route, they have langars, and they keep on proceeding towards Pahalgam. There are two routes, as I said earlier. One is the Palchal route, and another is this Pahalgam route. And en route also, there are several langars being organized so that they do not face any kind of problem. And besides this, the health facility is also being provided. The doctors are also deployed various points, so that in case any of the Yatri falls in or any kind of problem they face en route, so that they can be provided medication or any kind of injury, they can be provided first aid. As one of the Yatri got injured, he was immediately evacuated and taken to hospital. So that's what they are doing. So all arrangements are there. Security force personnel are not only guarding them, but they're also playing a different role, trying to ensure that all facilities are provided on board to these Yatris who are on way. This time, 8 lakh pilgrims are expected. So there's a lot of enthusiasm. On day one also I met, and continuously I keep on meeting. Because this Yatra is not only about peace, it's also a symbol of communal harmony. It is also about economy for the people of Kashmir Valley, because they wait for the Yatris. Why I say it's a symbol of communal harmony? Because thousands of Kashmiris, Muslims, they just carry these Amarnath pilgrims on their shoulders, make them pay obeisance at the shrine. So whatever those certain elements are trying to generate their psychosis by carrying out attack here and there, they wanted that there should be less number of footprints of the Yatris, but they haven't succeeded in their sinister plots, because people of Kashmir are also welcoming them, and a large number of people are coming towards this place, and that way the economy of the Kashmir is also dependent on this Yatra. So it's so far everything is going on well, but yes, because of inclement weather, it was to be suspended. Once the weather will be clear, once again the Yatris can move towards their destination and pay obeisance at shrines.
All right, Pradeep, we leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us with those details.